Now we are going to start with a unit that is the fibers and plastics. So what you must have encountered many kind of materials around you, and the materials also include the clothing material that you wear. You know that we use actually the clothing material for different purposes, like we make clothes out of it, like I'm wearing this jacket, pant, so it is also again made from the clothing material. We use the clothing material to make seats of the dining table or a dining table chair, or so that means clothing material is being used everywhere. So all the clothing material that we use, that is called as fabric. So what is fabric? It is all clothing material which is being used to make the seats of the table, seats of the chair. It is used to make curtains. It is used to make clothes that we wear. It is used to make bed sheets. So that means it is being used to make many things. Apart from it, it is used for making rope also and many other materials which we'll study. So fabric is actually like the question is this: from what substance the fabric is made? Fabric is actually made from a thread-like structures that are woven in order to form a fabric, and that is called as fiber. So I think you got it, that fabric is the all clothing material that you wear or you use to make clothes, bed sheets, wherever. And fabric is actually made up of the thread-like structures that are called as fibers. So that means these threads are just woven out to form the fabric. Now we know that these fibers, that the threads that we use to make fabric is of two types. It is natural and synthetic. Natural fibers are those which are obtained from natural sources. That the sources which you get in nature, and we directly obtain that fiber from those natural sources. They do not require any reformation, they are used as such. So we can write they do not require any reformation. I think you got it, that natural fibers are those which are obtained from the natural sources, that means from the sources that are present in nature, and they do not require any kind of modification, they are used as such. For example, vegetable fibers, they are actually obtained from the parts of the plant. It includes like protein fibers, it falls under the category of vegetable fiber. These protein fibers, like we have wool, we have silk. We have cellulose fiber, it is also one of the vegetable fiber, because you know that cellulose is the structural component of the cell wall. So you get that cellulose fiber from the part of the plant only. Like cotton, linen. So these protein and cellulose fibers, they fall under the category of vegetable fibers. So coming on to I'll just highlighting the few natural fibers that we get, that is the cotton, linen, hemp, jute, wool, silk. So these are the common fibers that are obtained from the natural sources. Like cotton is obtained from the fruit of the cotton plant. Likewise, linen is obtained from the stem of the flax plant. Hemp is obtained from the stem of the marijuana plant. Jute is obtained from the stem of the jute plant. Wool is obtained from the soft hair of sheep. Silk is obtained from the cocoon of silkworm. So you have seen that maximum they are obtained from the plant parts, and these are obtained from the animal parts. So that means they are natural sources, they are having a natural sources. As you can see, they are utilizing the part of the plant. Like it is obtained from the fruit, it is obtained from the stem, again this is from stem, jute is again from the stem, and these are the soft hair of sheep forms the wool, and cocoon of silkworm forms the silk. This you will study this formation of wool and silk in the 8th standard, that what actually the process is being carried out and how you get silk and wool. As far as your class is concerned, you are just going to learn that these are actually the natural fibers, and they are obtained from such and such part. Now coming on to the other kind of fiber, that is the synthetic. You know that synthetic is called as man-made, that means they are having an artificial source. So synthetic fibers are man-made fibers that come from the chemical resources. That means we are utilizing certain chemical resources and we are obtaining these fibers. These fibers are actually continuous filament. They are actually continuous, and they don't need to be spun into any yarn. They are used as such. And moreover, you know that these synthetic fibers are actually polymers. These synthetic fibers are actually polymers. Polymers is a giant molecule which comprises of small units, smaller units which just get clumped with each other, forming a giant molecule, that is the polymer. So all synthetic fibers are polymers, that is obtained from the very small units, like small units combined with each other to give rise to a giant molecule, and these smaller units are called as monomers. These smaller units are called as monomers. Few examples for synthetic filament fibers, like we have nylon, we have rayon, we have polyester, we have acrylic. These are all polymers, that is, they are formed from the smaller unit monomers, and moreover they are obtained from the chemical resources, so they fall under the category of synthetic fibers. So this is a basic introduction about the fabric, fiber and the types of fibers that you get from in nature and which you obtain from a chemical source. So, and these are the examples of the natural and the man-made fibers. So now we are going to start with another